What are readers saying about Launch Out into the Deep? These expressed viewpoints and opinions are true reviews of customers who have read the book. Note, these testimonials are from actors who are bringing to life reviews that were written on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other online bookstores.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and for a long time I felt like I was losing my way. With all the turmoil in the world today, it was really hard to try and find something that gave me inspiration and hope. That's when a friend of mine recommended I read Launch Out into the Deep. She told me it was a great book for people of all ages. So I went ahead and purchased the book, and I couldn't stop reading it. The author's tone was so relatable, and I really was inspired by her own life lessons. Launch Out into the Deep is the only book I've ever read that literally rekindled and deepened my relationship with God. And it helped me re-examine my life and my path. As I read page through page, the desire to seek a higher relationship with the Lord just continued to grow. At times I had to stop reading just to think and digest the words. It really felt as if I was being spoken to directly from a higher power. This wonderful book will speak to all who read it. All I can say is, if you ever read just one book in your life, then this is the book to read.
Sarah was really successful in relaying her personal experience, her choices, her good and bad choices, and the why of those choices, and making a successful story and providing counsel to people. This is a book that is relevant to young and old men and women, but especially teenagers. And though this is a faith-based book, I really think that this is something that's relevant to everybody. It has really good information, and it's really enjoyable. It was a really enjoyable read, and I really recommend this book to everybody.
So let me just say that my friend actually was the one who recommended me this book, and I just absolutely love it. It is a great read whether you're Christian or not, just because, well, it's uplifting and inspirational. Rather than condemning everyone, this book will actually, it actually encourages you. My heart was just so touched when I read it. There's inspirational poetry, illustration, stories. So I just definitely do recommend this to everyone, and cannot wait for future books by Acacia Slayton.
Hi, I want to give my feedback of the book, Launch Out into the Deep. The book totally blew me away. I did not know what to expect because I knew about the subject matter because I'm a faith-based reader. I read a lot of faith-based books, but I really didn't know what to expect because I had never heard of the author before. However, I read the book and I was amazed. I was totally amazed. So I love the way the author handled and wrote about the subject matter, and I recommend that you check out the book too.
Launch Out into the Deep by Acacia L. Slayton is a great book, and I really enjoyed reading it from cover to cover. I really enjoyed reading Chapter 8 specifically. I still believe the Cinderella story, when the author takes the reader on a journey to the book of Ruth in the Bible. There are 28 chapters within this book, and all of them really were inspirational to me. There are many great poems in this book as well, written by Aaron L. Slayton, that are beautiful poems that simply add to the author's writing in every chapter. This book also has a beautiful cover in addition to beautiful writing and beautiful poetry, making me definitely recommend this book to people of all ages. I am definitely planning to also purchase and give this book as a gift to friends. I see suffering as I feel this book will reach into their heart and help them.
So I just got finished reading a book called Launch Out into the Deep, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. It was a really good read. It reminded me that we are all one with the same thoughts at different times in our lives. Every last person on this earth needs to know that in our deepest depressions, in our hardest struggles, in our trials and tribulations, that we need to have hope. And this author reminds us of that. I recommend this book to anybody who has just come out of a painful situation. Anybody who needs help with their lives, anybody who needs help to get on level ground, whoever needs to get balance in their day-to-day life, you need to read this book.
Thanks for listening to our video testimonials. What are you waiting for? Order your copy of Launch Out into the Deep today.